Well, there's such a hive of activity in Cape Town this morning. We've all been sucked in through our television screens, and I can tell you, I'm seeing the responses that are coming from social media, just talking about that. You know, we've woken up again feeling that same beautiful feeling that we've been feeling since last week, Saturday, and it won't stop. It won't stop. The Springboks are on their victory tour. They're parading the Webb Ellis Trophy, and this, of course, is now including a brief visit to Parliament this morning. Abra Barbier is there, and she's following and watching it for us. Abra, the crowd growing, I imagine, quite substantially.
Leanne, the clouds have opened, the rain is falling, all in anticipation of the Bokke. I'm even so flustered as I'm talking to you. You know, there's a saying in Cape Town. It says, it goes, my nerves is klaar. And that is exactly how I feel today. I've covered so many massive events in my career, but for some reason, my heart is so close to this one today. And I suppose, you know, I can't contain myself, and I'm sure my colleagues can't contain themselves either. And that's okay. That's okay, because it's all about national pride. It's all about our boys. We are so proud of them today. I mean, it was raining earlier on, and there were some MPs already out on stage. Even they are excited. I can't believe MPs will get excited about things other than politics. But they were all out on stage earlier, but they're clearing the area now. I see sniffer dogs. Yeah, so they're probably doing the security checks. But just let me explain the reason why the stage is there. As you remember, thank you. As you remember, it was the fire in Parliament in 2022. So the designated area for events such as this, it's cordoned off. It's a construction site. And so at first we weren't sure if the Bokke were going to be coming to Parliament as they did the last time because of the situation at Parliament and because everything is basically cordoned off here. So we were very happily surprised and grateful to hear that they are going to be making a stop here. Of course, that makes life easier for me. It brings me closer to them. Lucky, can you just get some shots behind me? Everybody's out in their Bokke sweaters. Those are all parliamentary staff. Very excited. People are dancing. You can see those ladies down there dancing. And I think that's going to be the order of the day. I'm just happy it's not a scorcher in Cape Town today because the last few days have been quite hot. And I don't think this weather will even affect the people out on the streets today. As I was driving into work, I mean, I tried to come in as early as possible to get parking, you know, to get a good vantage point. But there were already people on the road with their flags, in their cars. So people are slowly making their way to town. The route, I think, this year is shorter than what it was the last time. And I believe that's the time constraints, if I'm not mistaken. But I can promise you, the people of Cape Town are going to be coming out in full force. I remember just how great the vibe was on the Cape Flats in 2019. People were out from early in the morning till late at night. As soon as the schools opened, all the school kids came running onto the streets in the various areas that we were obviously broadcasting from. So I'm expecting that kind of a vibe for the rest of the day. And of course, my colleagues in this region as well, camera, video journalists, our technical people, our sound people are all going to be out in full force to bring you the best production that they can, because obviously we need to match our boys. We need to do our best for our viewers today. So we're going to be doing our best. We're going to be really trying to bring you the closest visuals that we can bring you, and hopefully I'll get close enough to get somebody's autograph. Everybody, just keep your fingers crossed for me, please. I'll chat to you later.
Well, listen, while I've got you, who is that person you want to get the autograph from? You got to have a favorite.
Well, you know, Leanne, earlier on when my daughter asked me, Mama, who do you really want to see? And then before I could even answer, she said, please don't say Sia, because that's just how predictable I am. I love Sia. I love what he represents. I love what I know of him from social media. I love how he and his family interact. I just love how he inspires. I love how he speaks to his teammates. I love how he's always positive. You know, even when journalists, international journalists ask him, negative questions about how the game went, and this one missed a kick and this one missed a penalty. He never has anything negative to say, and that's what I really love about Sia. And then not forgetting his dancing skills.
Okay.
Yeah, Sia's my guy. I'm sorry, Rachel. Sia's my guy.
Sia's your guy.
But my daughter wants me to get Pollard's autograph. Okay. I mean, how predictable can one be?
I love it. I love it. There's no predictability here. That's just perfect. So we gather, Abra she absolutely loves Sia. And her daughter, Pollard, I wonder if he'll be there. I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Abra Barbier there getting us excited for what's about to happen in Cape Town.